Hi everyone, Jonathan here again. Today's going to be another product review, and I'm also going to show something which I've been working on recently. It's I think everybody, if you follow me on Facebook, you're going to see the scroll saw shell I did recently. And I've had a lot of questions about how I sand it. And I found a bit of a novel way to sand it, which I hadn't seen before. A friend of mine, Sarah Paley, who runs a shabby chic store called Home Revival, imports and sells something called Sandi Hands. Now, Sandi Hands is basically a glove which has got Velcro attached to the palm and to the fingertips. Pops right on, nice and snug. And you have these accessories, these little sanding plaques, which come with it. And I think they're fantastic. It's when you're doing any kind of fine detail woodwork, it always in the end comes down to sanding. And I have got everything. I've got orbital sanders and belt sanders and power sanders, but a lot of times it's difficult to get in the little nooks and crannies, the little grooves. So this is a new one I've just done. So they're made from pine. Most of it's been sanded to about 320 grit, but there's little areas in there and the inside which are quite difficult, which is where I found this Sandi Hand comes in really well. So this one comes in, when you get the pack, comes with 3 different grits. Comes with 80, 180, and 320. So I'm going to start with the 180 bit. Got the glove. Now that pad basically just fits right on. Doesn't quite match the size of the glove, but it's more the fingers and the contour that I like. So there we've got it attached. And now I can really get into the little tricky bits, because if you look there, we've got some very delicate edges which I don't want to damage. Because it's so delicate, I can't really put it down in a base. I wrap up a towel, but after a bit it's just not adequate, so I need to hold it in my hand. And using these gives you so much control. Yeah, I can work on polishing my crown. I can work on the insides. It's such a simple idea, and it's so handy. All right, so some details about this. So I've talked to Sarah. I imagine I'm using quite a few of these. I've told her I wanted to do this video. So she's offered a discount code. If you go onto the Home Revival website, you order these online. If you put in the code JW10, you can order these and you'll get like a 10% discount. Now the gloves, my hand's quite large. These are a size 10. So it's a regular work gloves, but they come in 3 sizes, 8, 9, and 10. For the glove and the paper pack, it's £15.50, which to me is not too bad. Replacement packs, they come in a 3-pack, are £8. So with the discount, you save a little bit of money. Comes in loads of different grits too. You've got 80, 120, 180, 240, 320, and 400. They do go up to 2,000, but they don't normally stock that. But they are... I wish I found these a little bit earlier. It made my life a little bit easier. So this is what they are. They're Sandi Hands. Just like destroyed the pack. It comes in left and right-handed gloves, and they are wet or dry sand as well, which is another bonus. Give you a lot more life out of the pads. And the other thing I like about it, the pad itself is very heavy duty, very robust. so I think I can get quite a bit of sanding from it. And it's quite easy to clean out. And if you start getting clogged up, take one of these rubber blocks, give it a rub, and you're all good to go, ready to go again. Another cool option with this is if you want to do a broader area, any of the hook and loop pads stick right on as well. And you can do a really nice larger contour area. And also they have these other backing pads, which is 25mm thick foam. You can buy these from places like Machine Mart. They're really cheap. They disintegrate quite quickly if you put them on a power tool, but if you hold them in your hand, it's good. But holding them in your hand is a pain, but that's properly stuck on there. Now you can change it and you have got a great hand contour sander to remove any of those little bits. That's great. You can really work on those, any curves or any shapes that you want to get into. And because I'm using the foam backing pad, I can really apply some good pressure and get into these little tiny bits. Now with the see, it's not easy to come off. With the foam backing pads, again, it's you can cut them to fit on the finger lengths, and then use the Sandi Hands glove again. Basically, you just put your hand down, cut it out, and then you've got a foam pad that goes onto the Sandi Hands. It's a cool little technique, cool little invention. So that's it. It's just a little short video. It's showing some of the sanding techniques I use. This one, it's for detail. I found it is just perfect, but you could do quite a lot of contour shapes with this. It's say if I was going to do one of my blacks, again, I can really get in there around the more delicate areas that I wouldn't necessarily want to use a big roll of sandpaper for. I can just use a fingertip. Sandi Hands, that's pretty cool. I'll put the link in the description below. I'll put the Home Revival website on so you can check it out. And remember, if you put in the discount code JW10, I believe it's like a 10% discount. And I think she does ship them anywhere in the world. Sandi Hands, cool. So that's it, Sandi Hands. Hope you liked it. Hope you got some good information from that. Remember to like and subscribe. I do hate saying that, but it does help me. And you'll see lots more. And next couple of videos, I'll show you how I'm actually making these. It's going to be a slightly longer video. And I'm going to show you how I take that plain pine one and add those colors to it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.